11 amazing hacks with used tea bags around your house. Don't throw your used tea bags in the bin. When we go make ourselves a nice cup of tea, we often throw the used tea bag into the bin immediately afterwards. This is a real waste, though, because there are so many different things you can do with used tea bags around the house. We've made a list for you. Recycling your used tea bags is good for your home. Tea bags in the household. We always like a good cup of tea, regardless of the temperature outside. We drink several cups per day, which means we also use several tea bags a day. Usually, we throw them in the bin right away, but that's actually such a waste. Did you know used tea bags are super useful in the household? 1. Shoes. Just like a rug, shoes can start to smell pretty bad after a while. Leaving a dried used tea bag inside your shoes overnight can work wonders against these smells. 2. Dishes. For example, you can easily use a used tea bag when you're doing the dishes. Tea has a disinfecting effect, and that means it can be really useful when it comes to cleaning. Your dishes, and especially the really dirty ones, can be made shiny and clean again with the help of tea. Just put your dirty dishes in the sink, fill it with water and add 3 used tea bags. Leave this to soak overnight, and the next morning you'll be able to very easily remove all the filth from the dishes. You won't even have to scrub. 3. Rice. Do you like rice, but do you find its taste a little bland sometimes? Then a used tea bag can come in handy. Add the tea bag to your pot of rice in water on the stove. This will give your rice a nice touch of flavor. Tea flavors that go well with rice are jasmine and chai, for example. 4. Plants. Plants can also benefit from a little bit of tea. That's because tea has a property that protects houseplants from harmful fungi and molds. Boil some water and add the used tea bag to this. You'll be making a kind of weak tea. Let this tea water cool down completely and then use it to water your indoor plants. 5. Smells. Tea has the power to mask nasty smells. That's why it's a good idea to put used tea bags in spots you think are a little smelly, like your cat's litter box or the bottom of a trash can. You'll notice the nasty smells will quickly be absorbed and the surrounding area will smell fresh again. 6. Fireplace. If you want to clean your fireplace, you can make sure it's safer to do so by using tea bags. To prevent the ashes from possibly catching fire again after you've swept them up, you can put the insides of damp, used tea bags onto the ash. After doing this, you can easily sweep up the ashes and throw them out. 7. Bath. You can also add used tea bags to your bath water for a delicious, calming scent. Plus, the antioxidants in tea are good for your skin as well. Go for a nice smell like chamomile or jasmine tea for the ultimate moment of relaxation. 8. Insect bite. Through the use of a used tea bag, you can take the sting out of an insect bite. Put a cooled down, used tea bag onto the bite. The itch will reduce straight away. This trick also works well when you have a sunburn. 9. Hairs. If you often have greasy hair, you can use tea to remove all of the filth and product buildup. Soak 3 or 4 used tea bags in a considerable amount of warm water and let it sit for half an hour. After washing your hair with shampoo and conditioner, pour the tea water over your hair and don't rinse it. Extra tip, if you use chamomile tea you can make your blonde hair more blonde. For brunettes, black tea can add copper tones to your hair. 10. Rug. Got a beautiful rug in your living room, but has it started to smell a bit? Don't panic. Sprinkle the dry contents of a used tea bag over the rug and leave this to sit for a little bit. Then vacuum the rug like you normally would. 11. Feed your furniture. Soaking used tea bags in water can create a lovely mixture that can be used to clean the surface of your wooden furniture, without harsh abrasive chemicals which could cause damage. Please subscribe the channel, like and share with your friends, relatives and other known persons.